the three biggest contributors to inflammation is too much dairy, too much grains, too much hydrogenated oils in our diet. Those three things: dairies, grains, hydrogenated oils. And why would they bother us? Well, the essence is we've been around probably for over 2 million years, and it wasn't until around 10,000 years ago when we discovered how to make pottery that we started eating grains year-round, because there was no place to store it. There's no wild animal on the planet that eats grains year-round, because the corn's there for a month, the wheat and the rice and the soy and all those things are only there for a few weeks or a month or so, and that's it. So until we developed pottery, then we started putting things in it, and things like frogs and fish didn't last too long, but things like grains and so forth did. And then later on we started putting milk in there, and wow, that's great. And we could carry some and feed people, and then some of that milk turned to yogurt, and then thousands of years later, cheese and so forth. So we've only been eating those foods for the last 10,000 years, and our body really hasn't adapted. They say it takes about 50,000 years for your body to adapt. So the big problem is, though, is the fats that are in those foods, and those are omega-6. Omega-6 fats' job is primarily to produce inflammation. They're pro-inflammatory. So by that, they increase swelling, they induce fever, they continue the prolonged pain and inflammation. And they do that because if you cut yourself or break a bone, you need those pro-inflammatories to direct your immune system, to direct your body to go and repair that area. But the problem is we get way too much. There's supposed to be a sort of a balance between the omega-3s and the omega-6s. The omega-3s you get from salmon, from cold water fish, you get them from some hard-shell nuts, and more in that category. So you just need more of a balance. Even if you have a 1 omega-3 to 4 omega-6s, that's livable. But you look at the average, so many average Americans have cereal and milk for breakfast, omega-6, omega-6. You have a sandwich, chicken or a hamburger or something like that. The cow's been fed corn and soy. The chicken's been fed corn and soy. Omega-6, omega-6. You put it on bread, omega-6. Mayonnaise, omega-6. And potato chips fried in oil, omega-6. And then for dinner, you have maybe chicken or fish, or chicken or beef or pork or whatever, fed corn and soy, omega-6, omega-6. And we just have no omega-3s. And that's why everybody's so inflamed.